Hello there. My name is Emubosa Onerime, and I am the Customer Success Manager at WebWork Tools Limited. But wait a minute, this is LinkedIn. So I believe you can already see that on my profile. But one thing I was wishing this morning that we could see on LinkedIn is something different from hiring and working. Let me explain. People come on LinkedIn, show progress, they show what they're doing, they show who they are working with, they show where they travel to, they show what their businesses are doing. Now, but the team on LinkedIn is often seen as you're coming to LinkedIn to work or you're coming to LinkedIn to hire someone. But it shouldn't be that rigid. I believe that on this platform, this LinkedIn platform that I'm sharing this video, that someone out there is not just open to work or hiring. What if you are open to learning or you are open to collaborating? Okay, so for the past few months, I have been engaged in projects, enterprise projects, building solutions using Zoho Creator. And I was able to steal a couple of minutes to make this video so that I can talk to my LinkedIn family. I'm not hiring, at least not directly, and I'm not open to work. No, I'm already preoccupied, at least at this time. I'm already getting projects, that's fine. But I also need to hire people. So unlike just going to put a job post and start hosting interviews, I think it's a bit vague. So what we decided to do is we are looking for people who are open to learning and people who are open to collaborating. Okay. Now what we want to do is to bring the people who are open to learning to work with the people who are open to collaborating, and we will bring in the chiefs. What are we bringing? We're bringing the software from WebWork Tools. We're bringing the products that Zoho has. We are negotiating with Zoho on the best deals you can have for the products. I mean, like Zoho CRM, Zoho Creator, Zoho Books. We are standing as advocates for you as a Zoho partner. So instead of just hiring or instead of just looking for projects, like saying, come and hire me or come and let me build an app for you, we have a better idea. So in this video, I'm going to tell you how we're going to help the two sets of people. The people who are open to collaborating and the people who are open to learning. Now, let me start from the people who are open to learning, because learning never ends. So, if you're open to learning, how can we help you? If you're open to learning, we can give you challenges. So, challenges that will blow your mind. We can show you Zoho products that you can use to solve problems in your business or, just to make a living. Say you want to make money building apps, or you want to make money setting up processes for businesses. We're not just going to teach you the technical aspect. We're going to guide you in business because we have experience with different industries and counting. So when we've been able to help you to learn, then we'll be able to help the people who are open to collaborating. So let's put it this way. If you come to us and you say you want to learn, we're going to ask you to join our community. But for you to join our community, you're going to join a community that we have partnered with. The reason you're joining that community first is because they will do the mentorship. Our community is for the people who are in for action. For instance, who want projects, people who want to build products that they will find partners for, people who want to explore and build businesses. In fact, if you want to also become a Zoho partner, you're welcome. So we're supporting you in that community, and it's called Web Work Developers Community. This is the second video I'm making about this community, and it's a bit not rigid, not like the first one where I was just talking to people in community. So if you are not part of any community, you can always reach out to us via community@webworktools.com, and we will link you up with a community you can learn from. That community is not just going to guide you on technical knowledge, they're going to have us guide you on two things. One, the business behind using Zoho products, at least for success, for growth, and maybe for project opportunities. Then we'll also guide you on the technical aspects of using Zoho so you don't beat around the bush. Think of it this way. You're a business. You need software for your company. You have maybe an IT manager, you have someone in charge of, technology systems. You have different people in such departments. And anytime they want to use a Zoho product, they're going to have to try to explore the product. They're going to come with feedback. They're going to do their findings. All we're asking you today is let's do it together. Come to us and ask, how can I do this kind of thing in my business? How can I achieve this kind of goal? And we're going to map out a fully detailed strategy. A strategy that all the dotted lines are going to be connected. So when you execute the strategy, you are not guessing. You're not thinking, maybe I'm going to send Zoho an email to find out. No, you are working with a partner who has gone through the path. You're working with a partner who understands the journey in most of these products. I mean, we support a bunch of them, over 50. So, and each of those products, we can tell you what the product journeys are in a minute. So if you book a consulting call with us, let's say you book a demo session, and you ask a simple question, we can tell you exactly where you should go. So why we call this a collaboration is because we don't want to do it to collect money from you. We want to do it to build you, because we want you to be able to help your industry. In WebWork Tools, we grow by building others. If we help, let's say you are in the hospitality industry, if we help you understand certain Zoho products for yourself and you're good at it, the next time we have a Zoho product and we need to do something in that industry that requires your expertise and your support, we're going to be consulting you, and we're going to be sharing money, resources, and time. And at the end of the day, everyone will go home happy, fulfilled. Now, how about that? But for those who are learning, all we can do for you in the beginning is to give you challenges. We're first of all going to challenge you to do something in a short time. That thing is called the hackathon. When we give you that challenge, if you're able to meet up with that challenge, if you're able to try and meet up with that challenge, we're going to take things to the next step. You're going to have to build a team. If you don't have a team, you're going to find people within community. That's why we have a community. So if you don't have someone, you can join the community and find someone. Team up, because you're going to be working on a project together. This project, we're going to back you. We're going to look for the people who can find the people you need. Listen to what I said again. We're going to look for the people who can find the people you need. Because we may not know the people you need, but we pretty much have a couple of consultants that are in various industries that may understand what you need for that solution. For us, we can back you up in terms of how to build it, how to make sure it meets the needs of that industry. Again, we're going in the circle of the people we're collaborating with. So those people we're collaborating with, they now become the instruments of change. So they now become the catalyst that you need to succeed. Instead of just hiring you, they can now start collaborating with you. They can build you or grow with you. Some of these people might be venture capitalists, or they might even be just general business executives, people who are interested in certain industries. And having a Zoho has tools like verticals, Zoho has MCP, so Zoho verticals allow you to build a totally custom solution with Zoho that is an entirely different thing. So it's not like in Zoho Creator and all that. So you can build something there. Zoho Creator also allows you to export your applications in a way that you can have them on the Play Store or, the Apple Store. Zoho also allows you to use Catalyst to build software for fintech or anything that is a startup. Maybe you are doing something for food or you're doing something for payments. You can use Catalyst by Zoho. So if you are building products, you definitely need to have an incubator. And of course, we have a bunch of them we can push you to, but we want you to build. And what's interesting is, just like the kind of help we got in the beginning, you also get that kind of help. We can bring in certain people to guide your journey. Not the formal way, not the way of, let me go and apply. Let me go and fill the form and see what happens. No, we're going to tell them, say, hey, look at these projects. They are working on this. Take a look at it. What do you think? They're going to counsel you, advise you before you even go to start pitching, before you go to start presenting, before you go to start trying to sell what you are building. Then finally, we're going to be helping you to build that business of your dream. This is not a startup now. This is like building the way we build webwork tools. So webwork tools, you get to see me on video. And if you patronize our company, you see a lot of automated emails here and there. We have structured webwork tools in a way that 10,000 people can be working at webwork tools, as well as 5,000 people, as well as 10 people, but achieve the same results. We have structured webwork tools in a way that we can have 1 customer, 10 customers, 15 customers, and achieve the same result. The only difference, the only point that we're trying to, let's say what we're trying to achieve in this season is that we're trying to hire people. And to hire people, we have to take you through this journey, learning and collaboration. Because if we don't take you through this journey, if we just go to job boards, we're going to be interviewing all day, all night, every day. And just like it goes with recruitment, you hardly ever find enough. So to find enough, we have to work with people who are open to learning and work with people who are open to collaborating so that we can help across board. So if you fall into any of these categories, please feel free to reach out to community@webworktools.com. Of course, if you're a customer, you can still continue writing to hello@webworktools.com and do everything the way you should. But if you also want to collaborate as a customer, you can also reach out to us as well. Just let us know you want to have a collaboration, because your industry might be rich, but you may not have the tools, the technology, the know-hows of automation in your industry. Maybe with AI or machine learning. You may have the sponsors, you may have the people, but you may not have what it takes to put something in your industry that will scale. Reach out to us. We have the backing of Zoho. We have the backing of some of our partners, like Forvis Massage, and certain other organizations through communities and other forms. So if you have questions also, you can also reach out on LinkedIn, because this video is only for LinkedIn. So you can reach out in the comment section of this post and let's know how we can help you. But for now, this is goodbye And I hope to see you on the brighter side of success. Thank you.